Ah. Open your mouth. Ah.
You're not even listening to me. Bridgewater, you're in. Teddy Bridgewater, back up, listen. If all they ever backups in real
Teddy Bridgewater.
to protect your home and auto.
He should have came out with his own water called Bridgewater. Water, it's just water under the bridge. Yo, this is water under the bridge.
Previous times in the postseason, they've never won a playoff game here, including the AFC Championship tilts that pitted Brady and Manning in 2013 and 2015. Handoff to rookie Henderson. And he stacked up.
My man, looks like you got some good rest. We hitting the city tonight.
Mike Vrabel brought this offense together just to settle everybody down. That included Drake May. We talked to Josh McDaniels last night. Right now in this huddle, the goal is to get out of it with 22 seconds on the play clock so they can diagnose this defense. Huddle operation is going to be critical. Heading into the locker room, no injury designation to let you know we had it.
Second and 6. Flag May changed.
Yo, Drake May is looking like real. Not the good kind.
He's actually going to end up being on the edge. You're going to actually have to hit.
What up? Is we
This
outside
is
tonight?
why are they doing them boys like this?
Today, and that is Rodgers' first full sack of his career. Getting sacked up again, bigger. Well, he wasn't even active last week. He was a healthy scratch. Now he comes in and forces a 3rd and 15. As May goes underneath, and Stevenson unable to hold on to that one. So that Denver defense that specializes in sacks, they got a big one here. And they did. And this is just a simple check down, and he just throws the ball a little bit lazily out to the flat, and this is what happens. The nerves of the beginning. He's a second-year player. He's so young. He's played so amazing, but he struggled a little bit in the last 2 games, so he's really thinking about protecting the ball, right? That's what you're going to do. Sometimes you got to let it go. Third punt already for Berringer. Talk about dangerous returners. Here's one. Mims fields it 42. Yes. Schooler again. We got 2 great special teams guys out here in Schooler and Key for the Broncos. Last minute first quarter, 7-0 Denver.
When things get tough, you don't go down easily. You keep pushing. If you've been diagnosed with metastatic PSMA-positive prostate cancer, had hormone therapy, and can delay chemotherapy, ask your doctor about Pluvicto. Pluvicto is not chemotherapy. It's a different treatment that targets PSMA-positive cells. Pluvicto can be used before chemotherapy for some people. Pluvicto involves contact with radioactivity, which may increase the risk for cancer and cause fetal harm. Drink plenty of fluids, urinate often, use contraception, and talk to your doctor about ways to reduce the risk of exposing others to radiation during and after treatment. Pluvicto can cause low levels of blood cell counts, kidney problems, and infertility. Tell your doctor if you have weakness, pale skin, shortness of breath, bleeding or bruising more easily, an infection, or changes in urination. Side effects include decreased blood cell counts, tiredness, dry mouth, nausea, appetite loss, joint or back pain, and constipation.
Ask your doctor about Pluvicto, because every day without cancer progression is a victory. You've earned this, so hold it up high. It doesn't just have great bones. It was the backbone of your community. So you breathe in new life, grinding away to make space for tomorrow, for your people. This isn't just a restoration. It's a revival. Because you're always willing to double down on your neighborhood. You are a fighter. This is your reward. Medalla, the mark of a fighter.
Let's go, bud. Hurry up. Come on. I'm a baseball dad. Just because I didn't go pro doesn't mean my kid won't. See me that. No pressure, kid. Just everyone watching. Coach says it doesn't matter if you win or lose the game, but that's what losers say. You gotta swing with those hips, right? And you gotta swing. And if you don't have the right insurance, you can be paying for this yourself. So get Allstate and save money and be protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me.
Brooks Koepka is back, headlining a field at Torrey Pines, including Homa, Matsuyama, and Finau. on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
The 2026 Pro Bowl games powered by Verizon. Tuesday, February 3rd at 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN and Disney XD.
The amazing shots of today's game provided by Nationwide. Total yardage, 82 for Denver, 52 of it coming on the one play. Only 12 yards for New England, which has managed one first down in 3 drives. Ready? Yellow 20, 853. They're getting up there pretending to do snap motion, get to the right play. And off McLaughlin. And he's out to about the 47, picks up 3. Tracy, down to you.
Jim, a big reason Jarrett Stidham is here in Denver is his relationship with quarterbacks coach Davis Webb, who he's known since his high school days in Texas. And this week I had a chance to speak to Webb, who said he showed Stidham examples of backup quarterbacks who have come in and won so he can see it and believe it. And then his final message this week was, you're going to throw an interception, move on. You'll be sacked, get back up. You'll throw a touchdown, you need to come down from that high. You'll get a first down and celebrate. Be prepared for the next play. He said those ups and downs in the game, that will determine how you handle this and your success.
Jake Frazier's the 2nd and 7 to England to tie it in. That'll close out the first quarter in all likelihood. Yet Davis Webb, he's become a hot name in the coaching circles, that's for sure.
He has, and you see how much he does for this team, helping out mentally right there. Stidham, another great play call. Motion, getting a guy wide open.
All right, first 15 in the books. Then all Denver so far, 7-0 after 1 in the AFC Championship game.
While our nation's best are giving their blood, sweat, and tears in Milan, we'll be sweating right along with them. Michelob Ultra, superior is brewed here.
Come on. Let's hear it. You think I need your advice. You think I should go on a diet. I've been dieting since I was 12.
I know I need a veto form.
You don't stop to ask about mine.
I need to attend to my client.
No matter what I do, you're going to have your own thoughts. So get it all out. And while you're in the comment section, I'll be focusing on what really matters. Like how I feel when I'm waking up in the morning. Like showing up for people I love. My health is my focus. And my body is nobody's business but mine.
To ignore this, that's a Jeep thing. 800-pound bear chase, exfoliating, treating gravity like a suggestion, saying it'll dry. All Jeep things. Making a Jeep vehicle for only people with cash like him, not a Jeep thing. So we're bringing you more Jeep things this year, because Jeep things should be everyone's thing. Bringing you more Jeep things in 2026 with new opportunities for adventure. Experience the 2026 popularly equipped Wrangler Rubicon X, now with nearly 9,000 reduced MSRP.
Right now at Papa John's, create your own pizza for only $9.99. On original thin or New York style crust, all $9.99. Usually a pizza with no artificial flavors, colors, or additives costs more, but Papa John's knows you deserve better. Order now.
Someone's trying to frame me. I gotta figure out who.
Coulter Trust.
Amstrad Tracker returns all new CBS March 1st.
The NFC Championship game presented by Intuit TurboTax. Tonight at 6:30 p.m. Eastern on Fox. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
Welcome back to Empower Field at Mile High for the start of the second quarter. And this quarter will begin with the Broncos 1st and 10 in New England territory.
Hey, what do we got? Hey, what was it?
Makes the handoff. They're going with the safe throw to McLaughlin. Tries to split the defenders. And only a gain of 2. Gibbons one of those to bring him down.
And they brought in big personnel. They brought in backup tackle Frank Crum, who we saw catch a touchdown pass.
in our game with them last week, and I feel like both these teams are doing that a bunch. They're giving jumbo personnel, bigger people out there to say, hey, we're going to run the ball. And then you use play action, and then sometimes you run.
McStidham's already been asked to throw it 9 times.
I told you I would be aggressive on early downs, throwing the ball. Third down, I'd be safe. Obviously, unless you want to throw a really deep ball right over the top of everyone like they do it.
2nd and 8. That's a slip down, and it's caught by Sutton at the 40. So you got a 3rd and 3 coming up.
Yeah, this is the unique situation right here. This is where both these teams are so disciplined and understand situational football at the highest level. I think I would sit here and try and draw them off sides, as Stidham's gotten off to a great, after the little rough start. He's been playing great since then, but this is that situational football. Don't jump off sides if you're New England. Try and draw them off sides first, then we'll call a play.
Back out of the gun. 3rd and 3. Sets his feet. Fires. First down's a little Jordan Humphrey.
Not such a little pass right there. That was big time. And you saw the footwork settling in. I mean, watch. He's got to go ahead and read both guys. Boom, 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 and send it. And that ball, if it's left inside, can go the other way. But he is accurate, and he showed on tape. Stidham is in that rhythm right now.
He whipped that ball. The coverage provided by Carlton Davis, who had two picks against Houston last week. It was in concussion protocol. But back for the start here.
Guys healthy on the front, and watch. RJ, we're going to pretend like we're passing. It's a draw. It's just a great play call because all of a sudden the defense is like, I'm doing the run. Oh, I got to get back into pass coverage. And it creates a lane. Harvey does the rest.
Harvey now, 7 carries, 22 yards. He's got to 18. Only ran it 10 times during the season, and he picks up the first down.
Yeah, this is Sean Payton's done his entire coaching career. Fullbacks, short yardage, old school football. Calling a great game right now. They want to finish with 7 though instead of 3. New England needs to hold them to 3. Hey, 51's the mic. We're good. 51. Yeah, we're good. The motion, another motion. And hand off to the right, or are you going to fake it?
He's going to hand it off to the right side, behind the right guard. It's Harvey for a gain of 3.
This is a sign of him being in this offense for 3 years. I mean, think of the coaching he had. Comes in New England. Josh McDaniels takes him to the Raiders. He's with Sean Payton. He knows football, Stidham. Like, it's just impressive. His command and control at the line of scrimmage is being shown today.
Very methodically moving him down the field on this drive.
I just think being in the same system here for so long, it's like, you know, the nerves were only there for 1, 2, maybe 3 throws.
2nd and 8, we'll call it. There's room, not much. Goes in on him quickly, and Gibbons is able to hold it to a couple.
It's a coverage, not sack, but basically didn't allow it, and they did this a bunch the last couple of weeks where the guys are all getting to their areas, very disciplined. They plaster, and then there's a hit at the end. But positive play, not a negative play.
Broncos, by the way, ran the football a total of 10 times against the Bills.
Which nobody would thought going into that game.
Damn, only 10 rushes last week. I mean, if he was swinging that rock.
13 times in not even a quarter and a half today. In a lot of different ways as well. 3rd and 6. Here comes the pressure. He's running wide. Stidham running into the chains. And he dives close, but will be a yard short. Marcus Jones, one of those who cut off the angle, and now you got a big decision to make with 4th down.
New England actually got him here. They come from overload on the top side, and so he takes off running. And it's a great decision. And now it's the decision to go for it on 4th down or not, but that's big. And look, he's having fun, and that's his attitude when you talk to him. He's excited for this opportunity. He's got the right makeup.
And they bring in, again, reinforcement on the offensive line. They bring in Prentice. The fullback has already converted on a 3rd and 1 on this drive. But now timeouts called by Denver. Took too long to come up with the decision of what play you're going to run. Fans, get ready for the 2026 NFL Pro Bowl games. Powered by Verizon. Just watch the league's top stars face off in an AFC versus NFC flag football showdown coached by Hall of Famers Jerry Rice and Steve Young. You can catch all the action Tuesday, February 3rd on ESPN
Fucking flag
and
football.
Disney XD. So early gamble here, assuming they're not just trying to draw them off sides. You got Lutz, who's almost automatic.
About that.
Inside the 50.
About
You could go up 10-0, or you could try to go down and take it right to him and
you even have Pro Bowl no more. It's flag football.
because I'm like, we're talking about one of the best fronts and teams that stop in the run when they want to. However, Sean has always been very aggressive in these situations. Vrabel hunkered down.
Oh yeah, that was so we think it's a fourth big showtime of progress.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
New episode.
Because they stop them anyway, so the Patriots take over on downs. No one better situational football than New England. So prepared. Should have kicked that field goal as we talked.
Did he catch that? Nope. No, they did not.
Yep, that's my mom. The absolute legend went from gaming on her phone to ruthless online streaming slayer with no mercy for any living thing. Is your mom?
Hey guys. Apples with peanut butter?
AT&T Wireless and Home Internet.
Hey, text me if you need anything.
Love your connection with AT&T
Text me if you
Wireless
need
and Home
me.
Internet. Now available across the nation.
No, she's so nice in real life.
Hey, Toad, looking good.
So some dinosaur just shows up and he's now part of the group. Cool.
and I wait 2 more episodes for that episode to come in. Yeah, I was talking about when the lady was saying that she was looking at her son's room and things in the need wrapped up in plastic or something like that and it's dog. That coming in the fifth of February. So I'll wait 2 more episodes.
The pace of today's economy can leave business owners feeling overwhelmed and outdone.
Outdone? Not with the most powerful QuickBooks ever on the Intuit platform. With a team of AI agents who tackle jobs for you. Morning, payroll's ready. Discover new leads and trusted experts.
I can review that.
That's great. Solve problems with you.
With the right team and the right tools, they can outdo anything that's holding their business back.
Outdo it with Intuit QuickBooks.
16 of the most elite chefs
Were chosen.
America's culinary hub. You know, Nate, I kind of want to play the game.
America's Culinary Cup, new series, CBS Wednesday, March 4th.
Motherfucker.
Defense is on their ass. Macklemore Hollins. Return of the Mac. Return of the Mac. You know that it's the Mac. Yeah. I figured he was. I knew he was. Mr. Adonis.
But spot was at Denver under Peyton is terrible. Well, then the AFC Championship, they went back to back. It all works, but nonetheless, we got to see how terrible he happens to be.
I'm geeked.
Frank Mays nowhere to go. He's going down. Sack again. Yeah, just made sure I'm not.
With a C.
Hell of a play there from Denver.
I guess they took him down right here. Right, yeah, I knew it. So he said it before I did.
If I say I love you, I usually say it in verse, but maybe we have to increase that. You never know. There could be a situation where I don't get that opportunity again.
Receptionist secretary type energy for honestly, you couldn't get the specifics out of me. Okay. Does it pay the bills?
They're forced to punt. Mims with the fair catch at the 16-yard line.
And we have been open. What's that mean? It's like we can both have our fun. The main thing is that everything is above board. It's communication. So like he knows when I'm gonna see someone. He knows who it is. I come home to him.
All right.
Talk about it. That's all good. Okay. And things are going
7-point
a little over a year ago.
Lead for Denver.
I noticed.
AJ, you ain't got to apologize for that. Come on now. It's an astute
I
observation.
should have his commentary on the same time as the gameplay. I'm good.
Did I miss something?
Because I used to watch his shit instead of listening to the actual game.
7-0 here.
Oh yeah.
Jeremy said we taking points moving forward. You better. You better. Because think about it right now. You kick that field goal, your defense still goes against the 3 and out. You up by 10. A 2-possession game is completely different than a 1-possession game for obvious reasons. But given the more possessions that Denver gets, you have an opportunity to continue to extend the lead. Albeit, let it be known, you kick a field goal, you make it 10. Patriots score. You go down the field, you kick another field goal to make your lead 6. Patriots score another touchdown. Now we went gambling and we converted, and then we found the end zone. Maybe it could have been 17-14 now instead of 14-13. But still, you can't play off the what ifs for the future that you haven't even arrived at yet. You have to take
You're a little paranoid because of everything that happened before, and now you're looking for stuff. I think that I would be a lot more chill about this had he not given me a reason not to.
What?
You turning off your location.
Gonna be snack.
When you say you're at work, you're not texting me back. You're working here. And like I get it. You know, he is paying most of our bills, and I'm grateful for that. But at the same time, what job is consistently asking me to stay till 11:30? And so it makes me feel like not only could he be messing with someone, but it could be someone from his job that would explain all the long hours. And I noticed that also, like,
I will have to call her
would be
because she'll just be there in the background while we're speaking. But I talk to my dad every day. I talk to my mom probably 6 to 7 days out of the week.
You said you guys lived together now a total of about 5 years. Was there
And I
talk
try to
about
see them.
marriage and things like that?
Maybe not as often as I can, but at least once a week. I'm going to increase it now that the season is coming to an end. At least maybe twice a week. And I really want them to make more of an effort to make their way down to my house.
That he's the man that I want.
Because again, to put something in perspective, not to get morbid. There, my mom's 71, she'll be 72. My dad's 68.
We've been monogamous. We built a life
You get that by 12. On it, I've had it over 10 years. In the grand scheme of things, it may seem like it's a lot, but it's the same thing. You've got essentially in average, a year and maybe a couple of months. Rest left. So I just got how often do you see her? Your mom is 61, you know the feeling? Yeah, man, they're getting up there in age, they're not getting young. And furthermore, folks can go at any time. So, especially with this year being the World Cup, like I put so much stock in making sure I can make this happen this year. Portland Sun, ooh, right behind him, has incomplete, a third and manageable coming up right now. Cisco said, "Your mom's your ride or die." That's love. Marcus said, "Your pops texts you every day, multiple times a day, calls 4 times a week. Caribbean islands, parents always checking in on their kids." Well, some might not have that same experience, but that's neither here nor there. Dad started 58 in March, and your mom turns 52 in October. All right. You even said you felt that you lost 6 cousins. Yeah, man.
Down, Marvin Mims.
Stidham should have ran, but he's going to.
Here are the top 5 most expensive Super Bowls of all time. Number 5 was Chiefs 49ers Part 1, coming in at $5,700. Number.
Motherfucker. Motherfucker.
Incredible punt returners right there in that play. I mean, what he did there, in the big Mims, reaching up and picking up the first down. Yeah, he's been huge in the playoffs. Emotion, it's just disrupting New England. Let's go to Tracy.
You gonna come in my way. That was you and you, buddy. Anywho.
Had a hamstring injury suffered last week and is inactive today. So Elijah Moore is a guy that he can bring up. There's another carry, and Chase rides his back. Keeps him about 3 yards short of the first.
Damn. I can tell I'll be putting some shit together. They finally rated my other race.
Oh, they did?
Back in the day, but it does feel like
you better hide your boy. You better hide your boy. All 100% supposed to be.
Right in the history of Patriots and the Broncos, but it's like even got
You bitch ass motherfucker! Get the ball! Is that a live ball?
is a touchdown for Ponder if they call it a fumble.
Yeah, I hate people.
Flag is down. Others put the pressure on. You just talked about that before the snap, Tony. But you can't turn the ball over here. It just felt to me right here. I'm like, this feels like you're going to get in there. No New England's going to come after you. And I'm like, this is where turnovers could happen. You got to protect the quarterback, and this could be a touchdown. I don't know what the flag is. But when I say a turnover could be catastrophic, I mean, to me, it's probably potential grounding. Yeah.
Offense number 8. Ball's placed in the spot of the foul. Boston down.
So hot.
Never seen a home crowd so happy to be.
And your car is some shit. So cold. Cold blooded.
I think we need Gene for this one. Now, that's what Alex Kepp was talking to Barry Anderson about. Alex Kepp is running forward pass on the play. Instead of goes this way, he's pushing it with 2 hands. Forward, not backward. That's why the flag at the ground. The referee officials are playing it live and letting it go. But after discussion, they went with intentional grounding. Last little flash, as you said, Gene. 2 hands and shove it forward. And the ball came out. And they're talking about the pass that it's intentional grounding. No one's in the area. Doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage, etc. And you're thinking, is it a fumble? But I would look to see if it's a backward pass, because that's the only way that's the Indians. Vrabel puts the challenge flag back in the pocket. Is that ball
That don't look like intentional grounding.
after discussion on the field, it was a backward pass by the quarterback.
Fumble. Touchdown.
To the Patriots.
What?
All right, Jane. After all of that,
That should have been touchdown.
reversed their own call. Yeah, they did, and because they blew that dead, he can't get the advantage. For the magic touch. They've got to give the defense the ball at the spot of where they possessed it. Gene, I have a question for you. If someone were to take the ball as you're throwing it forward and it ends up going backwards, so you would rule on where it was tipped out. It was where it would leave his hand, and if the defense tipped it, that's clearly backward, though, and a good job on that. But they should have let the play go and had a touchdown as a result. And they let the play go, touchdown, and they didn't blow the whistle. New England would already be in the end zone with a touchdown on that turn. That's why I thought it was a touchdown. Still a huge play, and that's the turnover you couldn't have. Now things shifted very quickly from the 12.
Booty.
80 Moss cuts him down.
Booty out.
And the emotional level right there for Drake May, that gets you started, right? Nothing's been going great. You only had one real pass. Now all of a sudden you're like, oh.
What's your first name?
The
Big.
game after this feeling to start this game, it's like you're right back in it. 2.5 minutes
All
in the
right,
first
Booty, I need you to check out for 2 more.
yards of offense.
I'll get me straight up.
They're only now 6 yards away from tying this game. Second and 4. Taking off.
Drake!
The New England touchdown.
Drake! Why did I not put him for no rushing yards? One. Drake may be running.
Josh McDaniels, we're talking about Sean Payton, how he's been doing on the other side. But this is a chess match. And
Diggs
just
checked
the
out
numbers
first.
right here. I'm going to throw it, but no, you're not. Get up on the second level. Just a walk-in touchdown based on the numbers here. Stevenson goes and blocks. The quarterback is the extra guy. You get the number game. Huge turn events these last 3 plays.
With the 2 plays after the takeaway, Garrett Bradbury talking about going to the second level. The center was able to go up ahead and take out Sternad and clear the path for his quarterback, and the extra point by Borogalis
Ties the game at 7.
big mistake.
And,
Patriots.
Denver shot their own self in the foot, challenging that call. They shouldn't have challenged it. They should have left his ass that. But they wanted to challenge it. Y'all just handed them back the ball. Good job, Denver.
Dangerous stadium. There's only one problem. You're too small. Want to bet? It's fun to show the world. This kid got paid.
All right.
Everyone didn't have their phones out long.
Yes, they did.
Night.
APG in theaters February 13.
At Honda, we believe in the power of dreams. What else turns teams into legends? Persistence into coaching, and sweat into gold. Because once you have a dream, there's no telling how far you can go. That's why Honda is proudly supporting Team USA's Olympic and Paralympic teams.
Good is good enough for some, but not for you. Because you know there's nothing like traveling the world with the largest curated global hotel program and having a place to land with the largest global airport lounge network. Nothing like having dining benefits at over 10,000 sea restaurants. Having access to unique experiences worldwide. For a life like no other, you need a card to go on it. There's nothing like Platinum.
Can I get a Bud Light? Sorry, the bar's not open yet. Oh, it's not for me. It's for the bride. Can I get the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light? Her words, not mine. She wants 3. She wants more of those deviled eggs, too.
Anything for the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light.
Oh, take me out. It's the new OM cheeseburger from Applebee's. Our juicy bacon cheeseburger served on a skillet of cheesy deliciousness. Much cheese. Yeah. Applebee's new OM cheeseburger for $11.99. Also on our 2 for $25 menu.
In this game, fire represents life. 25 years ago, a spark became a fire and changed America forever. Survivors ready? Be there. Make history. Survivor is the best game on earth. Survivor 50.
Well, if I do that, then it's going to be good. Then I'm going to have to change him on.
Coming up, we've got the Verizon halftime report. Our crew is live on the field with the first step highlights and analysis. JP and the team on site here and the Verizon halftime report. We got 2:10 to go before the intermission. Broncos have a one timeout. As Patriots trying to make a stop, and don't forget that they deferred at the top. Big change of events here, and there's the Track family enjoying what's happening here in the last few minutes.
What a job they've done, right? Their whole careers, and now coming back and getting back here in championship games.
If they can get this win here today, it'll be the 40th playoff win all time, which would tie for the most in NFL history with the San Francisco 49ers.
Him and Jonathan, they're at the top of the food chain for a long time, and now they're back here. Huge play for them. That starts the game.
First and 10 at the 35. See how Stidham recovers after making that huge error. That pressure.
Stidham.
Just throw it out of bounds. Chase on nearly got
I think I just might do this.
This is the same thing again. I mean, on the earlier one, we're trying to throw it every day. This is the screen pass to the left, so we're actually going to allow them to go by a little bit. But at this point, you got to throw the ball away. And to me, just holding it a little too long, and we'll go back and look at the turnover earlier, because I think that Stidham just needs to get rid of it a little faster when it's not there, right? That's the one area we have to fight. Just throw it away. It's not there. We called it. It's not there. Throw it away.
Second and 10.
Oh.
They got the first down. Going to the 2-minute warning. Harvey with the catch and run. That was a big one. You're right.
Calms you down a little bit.
The first round fight song was a hit, so I'm back with a sequel. Bald Eagles, fireworks, Netflix, team, Graham loves college football and big freaking streams. Fight songs, football, knockout ribs, always back on the team with Hemi and Jen. With best in class, making peaceful short, we get hot up at the tailgate and eat more pork.
Who asked for a sequel?
Very good.
Nothing stops college football. Nothing stops Ram.
Moderate to severe eczema with that unbearable itch. When it's uncontrolled despite topical treatment, relieve itch fast with clearer skin that lasts. Nemluvio blocks the signaling from IL-31, a switch that triggers key symptoms of eczema. Do not take if allergic to Nemluvio. Serious reactions may occur, some severe. Tell your doctor about any medicines you take if you experience hives or plan to receive a live vaccine. The most common side effects are headache, joint pain, hives, and muscle aches. Ask about Nemluvio today.
Perfect. All right, I think we're ready.
Oh yeah, looking good, man.
Put it on backwards. Who cares? We can read it. CBS Friday, February 27th.
It's my job to protect the public. The badge.
One question.
It's already inside the person wearing it. There are 9 murder victims. We have a serial killer in Edgewater.
Sheriff Country, all new episodes, CBS February 27th and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Into a TurboTax presents. Now, this is a game changer. The Patriots earned a divisional playoff win last week as defensive backs Greg Woodson, Carlton Davis, and Marcus Jones made game-changing interceptions, including a pick six, making the most of their matchup with the Texans. With TurboTax, Now Taxes is matching with a trusted expert whose game plan is made just for you. Intuit TurboTax, proud sponsor of the NFL. The NFL on CBS is sponsored by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And by Ram Trucks, nothing starts Ram. And you got the Verizon halftime report coming up. JB, how long? Nate, Kirk Cousins, and Holmes now, all-time hosting AFC Championship games. Denver is 6-1, the only team to beat them since 20 years ago this week. Bill Powers, Pittsburgh Steelers in the AFC battle. Just coach, who didn't know. Dr. Vrabel this week received Vrabel's first NFL coach as he came into the league. In the Steelers, in his draft pick. And it looked like Humphrey was wide open, and that came closer to being intercepted than caught. Bronco. As games go on, you start to understand conceptually what they're going to come after him now inside. Instead of throws it earlier than he really wants to, and that was the one area that I thought Denver needed to be prepared for, was that New England is going to come after him, and he hasn't seen a ton of that in the games that he's played, and right now that's how they're stopping him. He's getting 2 for his last 6. Still have a little bit more time here, technically. And this has happened twice today. You see Tonga saying we did it. He just smoked Miners right there, which is not that easy. And that's happened to Miners twice today. And you should have had a little bit more time with the 4-man pass rush. But we saw this last week against Houston. This D-line, when they get going, watch out. The timeout called by New England. They have been able to put pressure on a offensive line that has 2 first-team All-Pros. And Garrett Bowles at left tackle and Quinn Miners, their right guard. McGlinchey, no slouch either to right tackle, but they've had a great ability.
The number one, I think,
to get
pass protection in the National Football League, and now all of a sudden today, New England doing what they've done in the first 2 weeks of the postseason. Again,
3rd and 18.
Throw it on those sticks, let someone go get it.
There it is, Tony. It's Ingram. Touchback. And close to the 50, but it'll be fourth and about 5 or 6.
Yep, timeout by New England, and that helps for field position, but really it started with the pressure being provided and things getting very tight. But the play callers
So 1 timeout left for the Patriots. And where will they get the football? Is Crushaw, again, has been an expert at delivering the coffin corner kick, if you will.
And you see Vrabel talking to Jones, who's as dynamic as we've seen in the National Football League in some time. We have 2 great ones, obviously Mims as well, but Jones, I think, is number 1, maybe all time.
Yeah, all time as far as career average, 14.3 yards per return.
So are you giving him his ball? If you do, you give it to him inside of that 8-yard line with a high.
If you don't take it to him, Lance to punt it down that way. Fair caught at the 10. by Joe. Hey, Tracy, you got it.
To be a voter for the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year award, presented by Nationwide, recognizing players whose passion to impact lives extends beyond the game. This year, the Patriots Man of the Year is Hunter Henry, and the Broncos Man of the Year is Garrett Bowles. The Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year winner will be announced over NFL Network.
That's a big one coming up. We got all kinds of things.
There you go.
Coach of the year. First exam, to go Brown. Stevenson. Singleton there. Along with Rowe. Discussion. So much to talk about. Like Breaker said, where you got to check the football. Down in there. He wants his speed up. He handed off. That's like he knows an MVP candidate. He's trusting fully, right? Yeah. He only got one of the best defense. On all three levels. Pretty huge. Second and 5. And the middle, Henry, we were just talking about the nominee for the Payton Award. He was able to make that catch. Patriot nominee. And that stops the clock here, Tony.
That's why I said these next 2 plays are going to be huge, because now all of a sudden Denver's going to get an opportunity if they get a stop to get points. You go ahead and get a first down, 2 or 3. They don't get. You go to get points, and you can go score.
What a job this year by Vance Joseph. NFL honor, he's up for assistant coach of the year. He's already been the winner of that name by the Pro Football Writers this week. 35.
I'm not going to send him.
And they have that timeout to use. Surtain able to just end it right away. And the Broncos are able to stop it with 57 seconds to go in the half.
There's only so many games that we've done this year that it feels like each play, each first down matters so much, because we know this is going to be low scoring. So any points, which is why we thought Denver should have kicked a field goal on that 4th down earlier, because points are going to be hard to come by today. And right there, that drop by Henry, that possibly gets points for Denver if they can go down and convert. And obviously field position right here.
Remember last week against the Bills, they scored 10 points in the last 22 seconds. That's right. That's before the half. The kick by Benjamin up the middle and tries to take on a few Patriots, including the long snapper Julian Ashby. 41-yard clock. We're back in 30 after this one.
Fuck it. Lucky escape.
Interested in a certain lifestyle? Visit the roof deck and make some new friends in a hot tub.
This reminds me of our honeymoon.
Is a manager with a lawn record.
Taking the pictures out by Sidoni.
God.
Congratulations to our player at the Lucky Wheel who just won a
I could sell the
luxury car.
original. This is the regular. Yeah, I could sell the original. For the parts back in the that's just
getting a lot closer though.
I've moved on.
With Humphrey in the area. This may be the most time he's had in the pocket so far in this game. That was the same play that he threw the touchdown at the end of it.
I'm not the one with the attitude. You're just on a power
He's stuck me with the catch. There's a 5 or 6 yards you wanted. That's the get a first down if they play. Give up the first time, you can take your steps to the end zone, kick the field goal. But on this point right here, still just trying to get the first down. They can go up top. And they lost a yard or two. Brought it down to 24 seconds and about a 54-yard field goal attempt it'll be. I thought Denver was trying to be a little too aggressive there. When he gets out of the pocket, I thought he could have checked his ball down and ran a little early. But you got yourself a chance. Being smart, you say, yeah. That's what I mean. 32 on the year. Last week he was 4 for 4, but they were close ones, winning the game winner.
Maybe missed it anyway, but did I put room for it? Sure enough, did. Latte, he just fucking missed it, the bitch.
That's why the conditions just difficult. You say, to me, they needed those 5 yards to make it. It did not cover by much. It looks like it's going to cover by time. Look at
All you need is one, motherfucker.
I think that's why I tried to drive it a little more.
You better come make that shit back, bitch. You got a whole head.
Yeah, it says, hold on, we got the football. He's saying at the 44th, with 20 seconds and a timeout, and we can give our guy a chance. Yeah, and that's why I feel like
throw something to Booty.
Instead of going out of bounds to make him waste the timeout, because now you have a real shot.
Booty. Damn, Booty.
That was Booty. He was open.
That was Booty.
That shit was Booty.
That was Booty.
It's so evil. Yeah, he should have never gave him that last. What the fuck?
That's embarrassing. I would have lied.
I would have said bout. My last name is Bout.
My last name is Frank.
B-O-U-T-E. Boutay.
You don't right. You pronounce it
Bowdy.
Booty.
I'm Bowdy.
Bowdy.
Booty.
You're part of the Buccaneers.
Some shit.
Oh no.
Campbell's probably fishing Benito in his universe.
Oh, he moved before the ball got snapped. False start.
That's a rookie.
That ball got to move first. Nobody on that line moves. Don't move until that ball move. There you go. You. Dang, he was going for Booty. Pass the time. Right there with the Booty. I was about to say, is that pass interference? But no, he ain't hold him up. He had him covered. He on Sertan Island. Sertan said, I ain't got nothing.
3rd and 15.
Oh, man, Drake! Drake! The clock. The time was up. Time ran out. Did he get the timeout? Did he get the timeout? Oh, he got it with the 1 second left. He called it right on time. As soon as May went down. As soon as his knee hit the ground, he said timeout. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, he nailed it. He nailed it. Mike Vrabel nailed it. He was already in there.
Situationally aware.
Damn.
This has got a little bit of favorable wind at your back.
Time literally was on his side.
Yes, it was.
Rookie from the University of Miami drafted in the 6th round.
Is he gonna make this? Cause it's windy as fuck out there and cold as shit. That's you can see the wind blowing. 4 miles per hour live wind. So it depends on how the ball with the ball. Nope.
The wind.
He tried to force it. No, the ball cut through the wind, but by him forcing it straight, he didn't really put it up. He tried to force it through, and it went too far over. So that was more on his kick. Yeah, I could tell by the swing of that leg. He tried to force that bitch through the wind. So that way it wouldn't take it, but he forced it too far over. And if he'd have kicked that up, the wind probably would have took it in midair somewhere. Or who knows, but yeah, he forced that bitch.
Thank you. His team managed 4 first downs, that's all, and only 72 yards of offense. But the game is tied 7-7 at the intermission.
So it's all about which way the wind blowing, because if the field goal is right here and the wind blowing this way, you want to kind of kick it more so over, but up a little bit. Give enough air for the wind to kind of slide it back in to the middle.
Yeah.
If the wind is blowing that much.
Got anything under there for me?
It's a holiday miracle.
Our best deals are still here. Come into Verizon and get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade-in needed. And 4 lines for just $25.
So yeah, shit like that can be tricky.
Regina Carpenter performs live at the Grand CBS next Sunday.